these local games whenever possible on Fridays. How much of that, how much of the benefit of doing that is seeing these guys play in person as opposed to being seen and getting on the radar more, with the new staff and everything like that?
It's probably, I mean, obviously we want to show support to the people that we're recruiting. We want to have presence in Nashville or locally. I think those things are important. So being seen is a part of it, but certainly we want to support the guys we're recruiting that we're interested in. We want them to know that, Vanderbilt is hard on them and hard after them. And so it's, I think, probably a little bit of both.
Whose idea was the helicopter?
Well, listen, I'm not one to take credit for much, but it was my idea. Although it was my idea, then I had to be convinced that it was the right thing to do. But no, again, for us, there's an efficiency element to it, but there's also just, we're not hiding. This has always been about how we build the vision towards the future, and recruiting is obviously the lifeblood of that operation. So we want to make sure that we're out in force.
I heard you guys, piping in some crowd music at some of this week's, or crowd noise, not crowd music, crowd noise at some of this week's practices. Was that for to prepare for playing in front of the home crowd for the first time? Obviously with the SEC play.
Well, it's to make sure our operation can handle, noise, and noise obviously in our league can happen anywhere. I mean, home or away by nature of the way, fans travel. And so, I don't ever want to put the team in a position where the first time they're having to deal with something is on site. And we had a little bit of it against Colorado State, but not enough to create disruption. But I think as we try to do more offensively with our operation, I think it's just important to practice. And again, we would rather practice in more adversity than we're gonna see in the game. Obviously on road games, that crowd noise will have to intensify a little bit because sometimes it can be, deafening, but it's just a matter of making sure that we can handle all the elements that'll present over the year.
How does it feel for you guys to be, playing an SEC game, in front of home fans for the first time in 2 years?
Well, it's special. I can't speak to, the absence of that, just because this is my first time here. But anytime you play at home, it's special. I think we're still learning how to play at home, honestly. And so we want to come out on Saturday and play at our highest level as a team. It's a matter of us not just participating in conference, but really wanting to be competitive in conference and find ways to win games. And so for us to find our rhythm here, to play at the highest level as a team, so we can really find out, what this team is capable of. And we haven't done that yet. So Saturday will be another opportunity for us to learn. And certainly we enjoy doing that at home, but, our mantra is, we'll put the ball down anywhere, and we need to show up and be one game better.